Things were usually pretty routine here at Fort Bumble. That is, until a few days ago, when a new soldier arrived on the scene. He was transferred here from Fort Jinks, and since his arrival, Fort Bumble has never been the same. If that weren't enough, a strange intruder has come to the nearby town of Dawlville, raising panic among the folks who live there. Get ready for an action-packed adventure as these brave soldiers encounter a battle with the beast. Private Neargarter was once again helping the sergeant locate a missing soldier.
Hey guys, Sergeant Carter wants to know if anyone has seen Pretty Boy. He missed formation again this morning. No, man, we ain't seen him, and we probably won't see him around here. He's afraid of guns.
Laughed Private Weitzel and Private Runner.
I'm looking for our new recruit again. Have you seen him?
Asked Sergeant Carter. Private Williams shrugged his shoulders and said,
No, Sarge. Maybe he's sleeping in again.
Sergeant Carter found Private Green working out.
By any chance, has our new boy been here to the obstacle course this morning?
He asked.
Sorry, Sarge. I haven't seen him,
answered Private Green. Sergeant Carter was getting more and more upset.
Private Livingston, where in blazes is Ty? I got better things to do than hunt him down. They sure knew what they were doing when they transferred him here from Fort Jinks.
Private Livingston could offer no help.
Gee, Sarge, I haven't seen him since right after breakfast. Maybe he's still in the mess hall. He's in a mess, all right,
bellowed Sergeant Carter. By now, Sergeant Carter was furious.
Okay, Bolin, where's the new guy? And don't tell me you don't know, or you're going to be peeling potatoes for a month.
Private Bolin was obviously amused by the whole thing.
I saw him right after we ate. He said he had to brush his teeth. He said they felt slimy. What did they send me, the Colgate kid?
Hollered Sergeant Carter. Sergeant Carter had called another formation and set out to make an example of one particular young man.
Okay, men. It seems we have in our midst a soldier who is having trouble knowing what's important. Anyone here want to take a guess who that is?
The sergeant walked up to Ty.
Well, Private, it looks like you're the man of the hour.
Ty smiled and said,
Gosh, Sergeant Carter, you don't have to pay me no special honors. What did they send me, a doggone comedian?
Sergeant Carter glanced down at Ty's feet.
And since when do soldiers come to formation barefoot?
He said firmly. Sergeant Carter was trying to keep his temper under control.
Maybe I need to come and dress you and brush your pretty teeth for the next time so you can make it to formation on time.
Ty looked surprised.
Gee, that's awful nice of you, Sergeant Carter. But I've been doing stuff since I was near 3 years old. My mama says you need to take good care of your teeth. I'd sure hate to bite into the wrong thing and break off one of my chompers.
Sergeant Carter could not believe his ears.
Would you give me a break?
He asked pleadingly. Ty said,
Sure, Sergeant Carter, but be back in 30 minutes. We got that special meeting coming up with Colonel Sanders, you know.
Sergeant Carter wanted his men to be ready for the colonel.
Okay, men. Colonel Sanders has just arrived, and he's going to brief us on the top secret assignment. I want you to listen close when he speaks. The colonel does not like to repeat himself.
Colonel Sanders looked the men over, and with a look of satisfaction, he said,
Sergeant, it seems like you have a fine group of men here. I'm confident that we can put together an A team. I'll get started on this briefing immediately. Time is valuable. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Saluted the sergeant. Just then, Ty walked up and tapped the colonel on the shoulder.
Hey there, Colonel. I was just wondering if this was going to be a while, 'cause I gotta go to the bathroom.
Colonel Sanders immediately addressed the situation.
Soldier, is that the proper way for a private to address an officer? I'm going to give you one chance to make up for such insubordination. Now, what is your name, and what do you have to say for yourself?
Ty looked down at the ground.
I reckon all I can say right now is tie your own shoelaces, sir.
Colonel Sanders' face was turning red.
Private, do my shoelaces look like they need tied?
He demanded. Ty smiled and said,
Gosh, Colonel, your shoelaces look mighty fine. But if you still want to know my name, that'd be Private First Class Tie Your Own Shoelaces. At your service, sir.
Colonel Sanders turned to the sergeant.
Sergeant, is this one of your men? We're working with him, sir.